Hi, and welcome to this training ROI page. It comes from the menu item on the left hand side. Here you will see a cumulative view of all your training programs, the ROI they have been able to generate, how many learners have you tracked, and things like that. And here you will see in the card view all the training programs for which you are measuring the ROI. So let's click on one. So if you can see here, as we clicked on one of the cards, we are now on the details page of that particular training program. So from here, I've selected a training program. Now, this particular training program is a leadership excellence program. Its duration has been set for 12 weeks. Total learners are 24, and these are the three roles from which the participants have. Then here are the skills addressed in this training program. So we made a selection of all the skills that we are tracking in the organization from our skill inventory, which is applicable to these three roles, and we are selecting which skills are we wanting to impact as a result of this training program. Then below that we have the training cost area. Here we can put in all types of training expenses that we are incurring. So from the cost center here you can select what type of expense it is. So if it is a travel expense, a venue cost, a trainer cost, any other technology cost, you can keep putting all of that here. Now in the next block we see the ROI calculator. This is where we are going to do the actual calculation. The first thing you will see is point of departure or the diagnostic data. So from here you select the last assessment data that you have in the platform. So you can either do a manual selection by looking at leadership assessment scores, cultural assessments or skill assessments, or you could ask AI to recommend. Diagnostic data will be relevant for calculating this ROI. So AI can help you identify a mix of multiple of such diagnostic data also. Now under that you will see that I could now sort the list according to learners, according to departments, leaders and things like that. So once I am in the learner sort view, then I see each individual learner, what was their starting point or the skill score at the beginning of this training program, how that skill score has changed over different quarters, what has been the cumulative improvement till now in that skill score, and what is the value that has been added to the organization via the improvement in skill score. So one question you will ask me is that, Aman, we don't know the value of this skill. How do we know the value of this skill? So my rebuttal would be that you already know the value of all the skills in the organization. See, when you're going and recruiting people from the market, what are you doing? You are trading a bunch of money for a bag of skills, isn't it? So you already know that when you are hiring at a particular band for a particular role, what kind of money are you putting up for it and what kind of skills do you need in return. So we use that salary calculation right here to identify what is the contribution of this particular skill in your overall KPI achievement, and based on that we are able to calculate actual value gained inside the organization. We can also look at leader wise ROI, that what are the different leaders and within their teams what ROI have I got from them. That I see some key metrics. So what is the delta skill change that we have achieved? So you see a value of that. What is the potential value created? Now here we are using the variable potential. So this is the value in terms of money added to the organization. Now under that you see how much total KPI change has been achieved as a result of these training programs, and what is the performance value that delivered to the organization. So what has been the actual improvement in performance and what is the value of that is now getting calculated. So in the last bit we see the potential to performance transfer coefficient. So this is the value which tells you that how much of potential is actually getting transferred into performance. So in this way, we can very scientifically at a very granular level identify what has been the skill change achieved for that person as a result of that training, what is the value of that increased skill to the organization, and also we find out how much of actual performance has changed to high degree of accuracy, calculate the ROI for every training that we do in the organization.